Today I am back in Las Vegas, and I have to admit I was a little bit anxious before walking back into the Golden Needle Arts yarn store. The last time I was here was during a very difficult moment. Judy, the owner of the store, had just lost her husband of 57 years. And when I walked in this morning, I didn't know if the store would feel heavy or quiet or even struggling. But what I found is something totally different. This is Globanitter. My name is Caroline. I'm a long-haul pilot and also an avid knitter. And I take you on my layovers around the world to make you discover yarn stores and communities. And today's visit is much more than I ever expected. As I walked into the store this morning, when I opened the door, I didn't know what to expect. And to my surprise, there was a group of knitters chatting, knitting. The atmosphere felt light, everybody seemed happy. So I introduced myself, and some of them remembered me from the last few times I was there. I showed them my sweater that I knit from their yarn. It's Aspen from By Yarn. And they were so excited. I was, oh, it looks beautiful. And they even asked to take a picture of me in front of the yarn for their newly opened Instagram account that I'm going to share with you, and you can all join to support the community. And I looked inside the store. I had something in mind. The shawl I want to make is Moments Shawl by Knit Sisu, same designer as this pattern. And this pattern is the friendship sweater, by the way. And it calls for Dream in Color, smooshy cashmere. So it's partly cashmere, partly wool. And you know, when I said what I wanted to knit, she showed me two options. And the second option was the same yarn, and it's partly cashmere. So, of course, that's what I bought. But more about this later. Let's look around the store first, and nothing much has changed. The new thing is that they have a new yarn from a local dyer with the name of the shop in it. It sold really well. And there's only 3 colors left. The name of the yarn that is dyed for the store is Calidotos, and it's a blend of merino and, let me check, merino and nylon. So it would even be good for socks if that's what you wanted to do. And it's bright colors, pink, green and orange that are left. It's beautiful. And of course they still have Malabrigo yarn, Earth yarn, Madeline Tosh, of course the famous Aspen from By Yarns. They have Noro yarn. They have more and more Noro yarn, I think. And I found some very bright colored yarns. I forgot the name of the brand. I will put the picture. And some yarn that would be perfect for the Sophie hood with a little bit of sparkly things. And what I didn't know, because I think they cleaned up the store a little bit, is they sell books. There's a few books in a corner. And let me show you a little bit of the store, and also some of the patterns that they have displayed. They had many shawls by Stephen West, and they looked absolutely gorgeous. So let me show you what I bought, because I'm excited. And again, it's Aspen yarn. And while I was there, Judy arrived, and she looked good. She looks like she's recovering slowly but surely. And she remembered a lot of things about me from the only one meeting we had before. And to knit the Moments shawl, I found this. It's the same yarn, and Judy said it's her favorite yarn. And I thought it would be nice to make the pulling. I can make the pulling in purple. So I bought 3 skeins of this yarn because it calls for 800 yarns, and each skein is 330 yards. So I will have leftover. And then I found this and I fell in love. It's a different color. I don't know why it's called June 19th, but I think it's something to do with US history, no? You can tell me in the comments. Look at these colors. It's green, magenta, with speckles of yarn. I love this multicolor yarn. You know, it's kind of different but similar. This. So I couldn't resist. I bought it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I am thinking of making another of this sweater because I love it so much. I love wearing it. And I do have some yarn already at home that I could use, or I could wait until next time I come and find something that matches this. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now I want to show you what I've been working on, and it's the yarn that I bought in Boston from Anu, the Unruly Stitch. And it's the yarn that she dyes. It's called Flash Dance Fluff. It's merino, alpaca, and some neon color yarn. Let me show you. And it was such a big discovery when I went to the store, when I found this yarn, and I told you about it when it was the first yarn shop I visited in January. And the thing about this yarn is if you put some light, it's phosphorescent, and I loved it. So I made in the shop, she had a sweater made out of this yarn, and it was the very V-neck sweater, and this is what I've done. So I wanted to do the collar before I decide the length, because the collar was very wide, but once you start knitting, I think it pulls the sweater all together. So I'm going to knit 5 centimeters of the collar, as I say, and again I've used the combination knitting for the collar, and I love the results. And soon I will have to show you about this combination knitting, because it's such a wonderful discovery I've made, and it's all from YouTube. So I love it. It's going to be long sleeve, yes, long sleeve, wide sleeves, and I think the pattern is a bit short, but I will make it a bit longer to suit my body a bit more. So I'm really excited about this sweater. At the end of the month, I'm going to Madrid with my husband. Not the end of the month, mid-month, after we finish working. And I hope I have finished it by then, because I can just see myself wearing it in Madrid, and you know, in the evening with the light, it's a bit phosphorescent. So I have this vision already. So I'm very excited about this sweater. I love the yarn. And you know, even if you make mistakes, pardon me, if you make mistakes and you need to unravel a little bit, it doesn't catch. It's very easy to correct mistakes on this one. So that's it for the yarn related talk, and I want to share something else with you. After I went to this yarn store, Golden Needle Arts, I decided to do something else, because I don't know, I want to discover other things that you can do in Los Angeles, apart from casinos, shows, and everything. And I found this beautiful bookstore, and you know, I love books as well. Let me tell you, it was such a nice discovery. It's a bookstore. It's called the Writer's Block. It's not very far from the yarn store, maybe 10 minutes with Uber. I use Lyft, but anyway, it's the same. And everything is so close by in Las Vegas. That's what I love about this city as well. The decoration is just amazing. It's so beautiful. It's a work of art. it makes you want to buy books. And they have a resident rabbit that is called Baron, which I think is amazing. And also it's very clean. You don't smell like there's animals or anything inside. So, and there's a coffee shop, so you can have tea, coffee. I think they have snacks. I had a cup of tea. And yes, I bought books. One by a Korean author, and one is called The Flip Side, is by female F-16 or ex-F-16 pilots from the US Air Force. And you know, I love this kind of memoirs and inspirational books. I love them, especially if it's written by strong female characters. So, if you ever go to Las Vegas, don't forget, there's a community of knitters. There are nice bookstores, nice things to do. You can watch my previous videos where I went horse riding early one morning, and I will keep discovering things to do except from shows, apart from shows. And also the ladies and the gentleman who was there knitting in the Golden Needle Arts Yarns shop invited me to knit. And I was explaining how anxious I was to visit the store, and that I arrived on Sunday afternoon. And yesterday they were closed Monday, and I was waiting the whole 2 days to come here. And they said, no, Caroline, next time you come here, if it's a weekend, here's my card, call me. And it's a friend of Judy. Her name is Wendy, super friendly. She remembered me. And she said, really, call me, I will open the store for you. And next time, please come and sit, knit with us. And this is what I love. And this channel, I want it to be about community. And you know, beyond the bling of Las Vegas, shows, casinos, parties, there are also communities here. And it's just a question of discovering them. And you wouldn't expect it, but here we are, what I'm discovering. And it's thanks to this channel. And talking about communities, I would like to thank all the people who recently joined us. I see a plastic bag falling from the sky. I'm on the 51st floor. It's the first time I see something falling from the sky. So it's about communities, and I want to thank everybody who's recently discovered this channel through my recent layovers in Milan and especially in Vienna. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy discovering the world through my layovers and the world of knitting, knitting communities. And next week, I'm going to Anchorage. It's still very cold in Anchorage. So I will visit the Far North Yarn store. And remember, I bought my yarn to do my skiolator jumper there. So I will bring it with me so I can show and tell. And I'm planning to buy some yarn, maybe to make my own sweater, skiolator, to match my husband's. But if I don't find the color I want, I'm not going to buy the yarn just now. I have time. What I'm planning to do is buy some yarn to make the simple line caul that they're knitting in memory of Annie. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to going to Anchorage, even if it's cold still. And I forgot my hat and my caul at home, which I'm mad about. But yeah, so I will see you next week. Have a fantastic week. Keep knitting. I hope I motivate you to knit a little bit every day like I do. And I will see you next week in Anchorage. Bisous, bisous, bye bye.